Hey everybody, Mike Shoesmith here. You know, a lot of guys have been asking me in YouTube comments and everything what I use for a dash cam. And what I use is this dash cam right here actually. It's a Garmin dash cam, and that's what it looks like. It's a Garmin dash cam, and I've tried a bunch of different dash cams, but that one there, okay, it comes preloaded in a high pixel rate definition. And the trick to it is to go into the settings. It's really easy. Drop it down to 720p, which gives you it's a really high resolution, and it'll read license plates and everything. And it's not so low that it puts a big black dot in front of the sun whenever the sun appears. 720p, and the reason that's important too is because at 720p, it records bigger blocks of video before it starts rewriting over itself, because once it uses up the memory storage, it starts rewriting over itself. And if you're recording at 1280p, which is a high resolution, yes, it's a more clear picture, but you can't really tell anyway, and it rewrites over itself more often at a higher resolution. You won't get as many blocks of video footage. So that's the one I use. I've tried a bunch of them. I tried the Cobra. I've tried a whole bunch of different kinds. That's the one. I've had that one for years, and it works perfect. It's just a square unit. You just stick it to your windshield. It doesn't fall off twice a day. It's got a good suction cup on it, and at the end of the day, I just unplug it. But I cancel the shut-off mode so that it'll drain the battery overnight, and that lets the battery last longer on it too. That's a little tip. Another tip is, if you see something happen in front of you and you want to preserve that video footage, you have to unplug it and just let it shut off. And that'll preserve that battery footage until you can get that block of video onto your laptop. If you don't do that, if you wait till the end of the day to try and find it, you'll never find it because it will have written over itself. So there's two tips. At night when you unplug it, hit cancel on the shutdown. You just tap the button and it'll run all night until the battery's completely drained, and then you plug it in the morning and it charges the battery. That lets the battery last longer. But if you do record something on there and you want to preserve that footage, you have to unplug it immediately and let it shut off, and that footage will be preserved in there until you can get parked somewhere for the night or whatever. Plug it into your laptop and just stuff it onto your laptop memory, and then you can keep recording the next day. That's the move there. It does have event recording on it. I just keep that shut off. I don't want it plugging up the memory with event recording when all it was somebody slammed on their brakes in front of me. You know, you don't need to do all that, in my opinion. You might need to do all that. I don't need to do all that. But that's the one I use right there. If you want to know what dash cam Mike Shoesmith uses to record all these cool stuff out here, that's the one I use.